Hey, this is Kat. If you're a local home service business owner trying to get more calls, better clients, and overall steady cash flow, this will change the way you run your business. Today, I'm going to show you a website that just sits and collects dust and one that actually drives calls and conversions daily. And no, I'm not just talking about an AI-generated generic site. I'm talking about a branded, high-performing machine built to win trust and bring in leads consistently. Most local contractors and specialists, whether you're a plumber, mold consultant, general contractor, or HVAC tech, either 1, don't have a website, 2, have a website that looks like it was thrown together quite literally overnight, 3, have a website that's just really not doing anything. Here's the thing, your website is often the first impression, and when that impression looks generic or outdated, you are losing cash. Clients don't trust it, Google doesn't rank it, and your phone doesn't ring. If you are running Google ads or just relying on your Google business profile, it's sending people to a weak landing page with no direction. You're paying for traffic that does not convert. This kills cash flow because every click that doesn't turn into a call is money out the window. And let's say you're in New York and you're spending $20, $30, $40 per click, that adds up fast. You don't just need a website, you need a sales funnel, a page that's specifically built to 1, build trust instantly, 2, showcase your experience, and 3, give visitors a reason to take action. Here's the key. What makes our website work so well isn't just the layout, trust they feel with you as a business, and with that, how personal the website is. For example, I'm coming across a family-owned father and son business with almost 35 plus years of experience in the industry. Their old site was cold, generic, unclickable, unreadable sections with no testimonials, no social proof, no branded pictures. The new one, branded with their actual story, and about us section that connects emotionally, testimonials that look and feel real, a contact, a CTA, or a call to action button that's just more than contact us. Instead, we offer a free quote, gives the client something tangible and something to walk away with. Now let's talk about the big one, Google Business Profile. A lot of you watching don't have one or haven't touched it in months. That's a massive mistake. Your Google Business listing is one of the most powerful tools you can have, only if it's linked to a high converting website page that actually wants to make people click the call us button, not just your homepage to convert. Come with me to show you guys exactly how I just built a website that is a gazillion times better than the current website the client has. Alright, so let's start. The website on the left here is a website I've created for my client, and the website on the right is the current website he has right now. You can tell go green air. See, right off the bat, you guys can just drop some comments below what you think, but we'll start with number 1. SEO architecture that is optimized for Google, meaning there's dedicated service pages for residential HVAC, commercial HVAC, installations, X, Y, and Z, you name it. This is super critical because this is what allows Google to crawl and index each service. And the way it does that is because you've organized your website for the algorithm to recognize properly what the website entails. And when people search up cooling and heating systems near me, they then are able to associate your website with those specific search queries because Google can crawl, that's the technical terms, crawl, and pair that search query with your website. So number 1, the website I have created off the bat generates more traffic to the business by just essentially optimizing the way it's structured compared to this website that has no structure and it's just a single page. Also, another thing is that the website doesn't have a root domain, and that is super critical. Again, technically speaking, I'm not going to go into that, but technically speaking, when you have a website, you always want to create a root domain with a .com, so that way Google really credits your business as authoritative. And that's all technical stuff. We won't get into that. Number 2, let's talk about converting people from when they get onto the website to them actually calling the business and wanting to book our services. So from the jump, you could tell that the website I have, Clean Hero, with a clean headline, and most importantly, right below the headline, there's a unique selling point as to why this is a business for you compared to the other 10-15 businesses I looked at. And here, the website that has is just blocky text. There isn't really clear reasoning as to why to pick this specific website. That's so important, especially when that person first lands on the website, because right off the bat, hook people by creating what is unique to your business that other other businesses don't have. Part of that is elaborating as much as possible what it is you do as a business. So the third thing I want to go over is the actual call to action strategy. And what I mean by call to action, buttons that actually direct to action towards your business. So the current website the client has, get a quote. What does that really mean? Get a quote. Yeah, get a quote, but why should I get a quote? What will happen when I get it? When you create a call to action button, a button that drives action, you want to have some sort of reward, some sort of incentive, further enhances people's decision-making processing, reward-based, which is highly incentivizing for people, gear them towards a specific action. And free estimate is what I've found to be the best. Not just saying get a quote like this other website has. Furthermore, 24-hour emergency services, that's establishing ourselves unique from other contractors in the area because some contractors don't have that. We do. So you really want to now, again, further enhance. Why should you keep scrolling? Because we are one of a kind. We have 35 years of experience. We have over 24-hour emergency services available. And most importantly, when you're landing on the page, you could call the business directly. And that current website has no phone number available, which people still do like to call, and people just don't want to give out information over a website. So you have to make phone number prominent on the website the second they land, and that's what this call to action button does. Button that indicates phone number, obviously I didn't include the full one because I didn't want to expose the client, but this is the full phone number. And then also in the call to action button, you're actually telling the prospect what it is that will happen when you call them. You're going to speak to an HVAC professional versus, again, comparing to just get a quote. What is get a quote? What does that mean, get a quote? You need to be more specific. You need to drive home the message that will answer your call. An HVAC professional will be on the line, and most importantly, you're going to get a free estimate, which incentivizes people to actually click. Now I want to continue with social proof. This website that I had built out right off the bat, as you're scrolling down, you can immediately tell that this business is legit because there's Google Business Profile. And it's not slapped on some reviews. These reviews are verified by Google, and that's massive. Google is a massive company. They have a lot of systems built into making sure that your reviews are real, and they are built by real people, and they're actually hunkering down on reviews that are just bots or reviews that were paid for. So people really do trust Google Business Review and overall trust Google itself as a company, so therefore trust the reviews. Coming to the existing website, you could just tell right off the bat there isn't any kind of social proof. You're scrolling, there's still no social proof, so there's still no proof that this website's really legit. Only until you really scroll at the bottom that you get what our customers say. But it's like, what is this John Doe? This looks so fake. It's hurting my eyes. That's how fake it looks. This woman, she's staring at the phone. No one looks that happy when you're staring at the phone, really. Come on, guys. But maybe if you get a nice text, but whatever. You know what I mean? It just doesn't look real compared to this. You already off the bat, social proof Google. You're trusting this company because, this company has verified Google Business Reviews. Boom. Social proof, guys. Social proof. That is another insanely important element I've seen a lot of local contractors miss because they don't realize the importance of that. They automatically just assume because we're a business, because we have our profile, people should just trust us. No, you really need to sell yourself and put your best foot forward when it comes to proving others that other people in society have trust you, because we are such social creatures. We truly, truly, truly rely on other people's opinions when it comes to our decision-making process. Like, it's actually insane. We were just talking to my friend today. We were talking about how TikTok has blown up all these food places in New York City, for example, line out the door. She would literally walk up, wait on that line without any idea as to why they're waiting online, what's going on, and then after that, ask them, what are you waiting online for? And what does that mean? That means that person, my friend, automatically trusts everyone else because we are societal creatures, because we know that if other people are doing something, there must be some sort of logical reasoning to it. That's just instinct. So that just comes to show that with your website, it's so incredibly important to have social proof. Google Business Profile reviews, Facebook verified reviews, Yelp verified reviews, all these big platforms, put them in, throw them in the website. Accreditations, things like that. So that's something that this website, the existing client's website, did not have. Plowing through this. Another thing is consistent branding. So what I mean by that is all the colors here, they all match and they're not just bland. So his logos is blue and green. He didn't really quite carry that anywhere in the website. So what I had done is I carried the blue and green logo consistently throughout the website. That is so important with building trust. That is so important with standing out professionally speaking. So that way you get yourself in the eyes of managing companies that actually want to work with local home service contractors that are serious. It's all about now consistently making sure that the colors I had put on the website all flow through and it all matches the main branding of the website, which is his logo, which is the blue and green. So another aspect to where I build trust is we're going to be adding a video in the homepage, and this video is going to be the owner directly speaking to prospects, going over questions they may have, such as what types of clients do they work with, what are the typical problems that the owner deals with or faces, because then the prospect who's listening to the owner, they can indirectly associate themselves with what the business owners talk. And so what does that do? One, you're increasing the watch time on the website, which further enhances rankings on Google, which further brings in more traffic to your website. Two, you're setting yourself apart from 99.9% of local home service contractors out there. And third, and most important, people, guys, this is a game of trust. People really build a personable connection with you. And if that is truly executed well, your business will be getting call after call once people get onto your website, because they have an idea already off the bat, just from the first page alone, what this business can do and how it can help your problems. So you keep scrolling down, you see this. So this section is extremely important. Contractors looking to work with property managers, because property managers, they really need to understand what is your portfolio, what types of jobs have you done, and they can assess that with the types of companies you've worked with. So if you're, let's say, an environmental consultant and you want to work with government agencies, maybe putting on the website, you've worked with RY Management, top leading property managing company here in New York City, then that indirectly provides proof that you are equipped for working with government agencies, because you show that by directly pointing out the types of companies you have worked with. You keep scrolling down. This is the last thing that I'll show for you guys, is this section right here. In every local home service business website, you need to have a map location shown. Why is this so important? It's so important because you're not just some business like Zara where you're buying jeans online and you don't really need to know how far away the factory is located. No, this is a local home service business where the base of the business is them coming to you, to your home. And so if that is the base of your business, you need to make sure that the client is comfortable with, the location of where your business is. And most importantly, the client builds trust when they see that you're close to where they are located, because they can see you on the map. So it's all about building trust. This is an important trust element. Keep in mind that also the current existing website doesn't have the Google map integrated on their website, as you can see right here. And also keep in mind that the website, again, doesn't have any kind of video integrated as well, the single page. Off the bat, you could just say that from everything I've talked about, this website is really a million times better. But a couple more things before I wrap up here is that the contact form. Why is this such a beautiful contact form? Great question. It's because as you click through it, you'll see the more questions you answer, the more details the team can gather. And why is that so important? Because when you have details associated with different leads, you can now segment those leads and retarget them down the line based off of the problems they had. And you wouldn't know that unless you created a form like this that really logically is set to be conditioned to specific questions and responses. And so that has been essential for email marketing. So last but not least, this chat widget right here. The chat widget essentially is so important because it enables the person to always feel assured that there is some sort of assistance provided, provides so much trust with the business that, again, it allows that prospect to want to book their services, and furthermore allows that business to also collect lead information, if not the form. So this is a perfect example I wanted to go over, guys. You can't be wasting your business and its goals on a website that looks like this, because this website will not do much for you. But this website here that I've built will do numbers, because everything is, one, optimized for people to get onto the website, and two, it is optimized to actually actually convert and book calls, continue your lead down the funnel to eventually continue to retarget. And it's done so by properly assessing the needs of the prospect and indirectly marketing themselves and positioning themselves as the go-to expert in the space. So if you guys have any questions, let me know, but I am sure that this client will be very happy. There's still a couple more adjustments I want to make by adding in his personal pictures. Google really doesn't like AI generated photos. What they really do like are home taken photos of your truck, your jersey, you, the company, the team on the website, because it's just way more authentic, and it helps you also because when the prospect again sees authentic pictures, it builds trust, and that is the name of the game when it comes to the website. Everything here is for you to build trust so you get calls. Let's get to work. I hope this was helpful for local business contractors. This specific example is for an HVAC client. We're going to keep pushing here. We're going to keep grinding because I love the game. Anyways, have a great day. Today is Sunday. Happy Sunday.